What's going on, guys? It's Church again, bringing you another video. And this one I talked about in the cutoff one, and this is kind of not necessarily a series and not necessarily a non-series, but like it's gonna be somewhere in between. Kind of like a reoccurring kind of a reoccurring video type, and definitely look for these ones. And I'm gonna kind of explain what they are now, obviously, because you don't know what it is. But as you can see, the title is 20-0 Titanfall, and that's because I've kind of gone back into Titanfall. You know, everyone says it got boring and didn't like it, and I agree, I kind of did get boring and everything, and I was a little bit bored of it, but also mostly because no one played it with me, and I'm really one of those people, I can't really play games unless I have people playing, because I get really bored. The only game I can really do that to is actually COD, and I really do want to play Titanfall. I saw like a gameplay of it on YouTube, and that's why I kind of got back into it and really wanted to play it. And when I got on, I found out that there was a new game mode called Wingman LTS. And what that is if you're not familiar with Gears of War, it's Wingman is like a 2v2v2v2 or something like that on Gears of War. So it's kind of like the same idea on Titanfall, but instead of having multiple teams of two, it's only 2 teams of 2. And it's just Last Titan Standing LTS. And if you don't play Titanfall or have no idea what LTS is, it's just in Titanfall, as you know, you get robots that you can ride around in called Titans. And Last Titan Standing is like Titanfall's Search and Destroy, sort of. All it is everyone gets one Titan, and that's their Titan. And in the normal Last Titan Standing, that's a 6v6. The goal is to kill all the other team's Titans before they kill yours, and whoever kills the other team's Titan, all the other team's Titans first, wins, kind of like if you kill all the enemy players in the Search and Destroy. And the Wingman LTS is just that, but with only 2v2, so it's a little bit more competitive, and it's a little bit more interesting. So I saw that and tried it with one of my friends, and me and him did okay. We lost like a couple and won a couple, so it was kind of like interesting. And me and him, I like Titanfall, he likes Titanfall, so we got really into it. And we did do GBs or game battles before, doing this kind of same idea, but now that it was a public playlist, we decided to try it out, just us two, just for fun. And that's what we did, and it ended up being decent, I guess. I mean, we're not the best for whatever reason together. We just didn't work well. We didn't win much. But then I have another friend who I tried to do it with, who was actually in one of my videos. If you remember Storytime Geometry with my friend Raycon, it's that guy, Raycon again. Me and him played together, and I showed him it. And he liked Titanfall, and he had it, but he hasn't played in a while because he got like grounded like the first week it came out and got really bored and just never went back to it. And I made him come play it with me, and me and him did it. And ever since we started, we started playing the LTS Wingman. Ever since we started playing that together, we have not lost. If you remember the picture, or want to go quickly look back at the picture, you'll see that it says 22-0 on his screen, and you'll see on the beginning of the video after the picture, mine screen, it says 16-0, and that's because I got disconnected from a game before that, so it kind of got rid of my win streak. But as you can see, even with mine, we still didn't lose since I got disconnected. 16-0 straight, and on his 22-0 straight. So, I thought it was really cool. I was waiting, once we hit like 5-0, I decided maybe I'd make a video of it, but I would definitely want to make sure we got somewhere big before we, I wanted to get somewhere, what's it called? Somewhere big on the win streak before I started really recording everything for it. So once we hit 20-0, I decided next game I'll do it. And so this game is the 21st game that we won in a row without losing. So as you can see, we did sick. It was like a 4-0, I think, of just us decimating them. And that's how it's been going for us. And I kind of want to, every maybe like 10 or whenever I feel like recording one of these, I will record a completely new, whatever one it is, 21, 30 and 1. 30-0, 40-0, whatever like the streak is at that point. I'll record one of them and throw them up, and we'll see how high we can get as a duo. Then we'll see where we can get with it, and I honestly feel like we can get really high because we've only had one game, literally one game, where it was even remotely close. Me and my friend had one game where we went down 3-0 and then came back and won it 4 straight rounds to win it all. And that is why I feel so confident, because even in the game where it was really close and like we could have lost it, and we probably maybe should have with the way we were playing, but luckily we did turn it around. With that and like everything that I just said, like that's the only game that's even remotely close to being a loss for us. I feel like we can get far because we really haven't run into anyone who's been a real challenge for us. So it just, I don't know, I feel really confident that we could get high. My friend's saying he wants to get to like 100-0. I'm not necessarily sure. Sorry. I'm not necessarily sure we can get that far, but I definitely tell you we will try. And me personally, I think we can get to like 50-0. Easily. We're already almost halfway there. Like, no problem. We just gotta keep playing and just literally keep trying to get there. And I'm certain we'll get there at some point. And I'm looking forward to it because that'll be a pretty intense game. And anything like that, like 50-0, 100-0 if we get there, 75-0, like, those will definitely be videos. Big milestones in the streak will definitely be videos, and you'll see them. And I hope you guys kind of like me going back to more just games, because I don't want to necessarily be a channel that's strictly one game. I kind of want to have only games that I like. So Titanfall will definitely be making a comeback, and COD will definitely stay as 2 games that I'll play, and you'll see more as they come out and I get more like Homefront and stuff. But I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Hope you look forward to more from this and more from me, from like story times, and hopefully a return from Road to the 50. And I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter, Tiz_Church, and I'll see you guys next video later.